Okay, so we're at the gate of space and time, and oh no, it's a villain from one of the movies? What? I'm pretty sure this is one of the movies. I've seen him on the cover of one of the movies anyway.
But you're a filler boss.
But apparently he's a filler boss who's important to Tuxedo Mask. So this is what Tuxedo Mask is going to be doing while we're saving the world. Having an off-screen epic encounter with green hair over here. Who, for some reason, has distinctly green-tinted skin in his character portrait, but normal-colored skin in his regular sprite. Okay. I suppose that's less distracting than Terra going from green-haired to blonde. I don't know what this guy's beef with Mamoru is. I haven't watched this movie yet. So,
Mama, why do you have goggles on your sprite? You look like Kamen Rider.
Oh my god, he does.
Tuxedo Rider.
But
I want to see that.
Would Tuxedo Rider be any better than the emissary of hell himself, Spider-Man?
I just want to see Tuxedo Rider, the superhero in a tuxedo and top hat, who rides a motorcycle around and has to buckle his top hat on to keep it from flying off.
No, he has a helmet that's shaped like a top hat. And then he takes off the helmet when he's off the bike, and underneath the helmet is the top hat. Warpley effect.
Oh.
Oh no.
Destiny's starting to change. The lottery number changed from 47 to 46.
Wait.
Great. So in our head, canon, they're not really changing the destiny. They're just causing mild inconveniences by slightly changing things.
Wait, so Usagi didn't win the lottery, and as a result, she never became queen. So what you're telling me is the way she became queen was the same way the Fable 2 protagonist did, by buying up all the real estate in Albion. I'm not kidding, by the way. In Fable 2, you can buy all the real estate in the entire game, and if you do, you can buy a castle and declare yourself king or queen. And the third game, Fable 3, picks up from that plot line of the Fable 2 protagonist being the king or the queen. Like, it even goes to the trouble of looking at your Fable 2 save file without prompting you and determining what gender pronoun to use for the king or queen based on what your player character was. So it actually is the Fable 2 hero who was the king or queen in Fable 3. And they did that by buying all the real estate. Okay. I don't know. That just makes me laugh. So the 4 Sailor Scouts get trapped in this black void of illusions and have to, like, reckon with the illusion dreams that they had way back in Chapter 1. You remember the school, right? Where Sailor Jupiter had a fantasy about meeting someone who didn't mind dating a tall person. and Sailor Mars had a fantasy about getting together with Mamoru because she can't put stuff behind her because she's Sailor Mars and she's kind of a shit. But okay. I like this moment, though, where Sailor Mercury's fantasy involves her parents being together, which
Aww.
I think is not something that happens in the real world all that much. I'm not sure if they're divorced or just not living together or what, but... Or maybe they're just really, really busy.
Oh my god, girl, he's just not that into you.
I really don't like Sailor Mars's fantasy, though, all joking aside, because there's so much more that you could draw from Sailor Mars's character to have a more interesting illusion here. Like,
Maybe your room. Oh my
Her
god.
relationship with her father is extremely troubled, for example. There could be something that touches on that, rather than just playing on the running joke from season 1, where she pestered Mamoru to go on dates, and he played along with it because he just doesn't know how to say no.
But there's nothing to do in my room. There will be once we get there.
Like, it's fine for Sailor Jupiter to have this kind of fantasy, because this kind of, like, personal insecurity is important to the character. But, like, for Sailor Mars, they could have really done something different and gotten a lot more out of it. So,
For such
It's
a
like-
tall chick, you
What
make
are they?
one heck of
How
a
are they
meal?
related?
What?
you called me a tall chick again.
Oh, sweetie, heart.
Just tell me my bento is good. All the boys.
Well, this still just plays into Venus wanting to do normal girl
Mhm.
things rather than superhero things. She just gives the kid a love letter and runs off.
Oh.
You know. I did it. What did he say? Oh, I kind of ran off before he could say anything. Mina, you idiot. I don't know what you four were expecting though, because there's a pretty like not very like strong illusions.
Yeah.
So of course they're not going to like choose that over doing the right thing. Like, come on. I know you have the airhead on your team, but not everyone's like her. Oh, let me see. Save the world, or make an ass of myself, giving a kid a love letter and then running off. Okay, which one should I pick? No. No, I think I'm gonna save the world. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. It is interesting that Sailor Mars is the one who says, like, if it wasn't for Sailor Moon, we'd all be alone, because she was actually living quite a lonely life at that point. Before she met the other Sailor Scouts, she was just a shrine maiden living with her grandfather at a shrine.
Well, she's also the only one who goes to a different school, so.
That too, but like, people were vaguely aware that that Rei had some degree of psychic powers, and as a result, people tended to avoid her. And like, when the bus incident started happening, people started to blame her. It was a 1-episode story, so it got resolved fairly quickly, but that was the state things were in when she met the other scouts. Mercury was kind of in a similar spot, where she's kind of a secluded genius-type person no one really socializes with. Like, she played video games for the first time when Usagi dragged her to the arcade. Jupiter was in a similar situation, where she just moved into a new school. She's a bit self-conscious about how tall she is, and there are rumors about her being a delinquent, so not many people were approaching her until Usagi did. So for those 4 in particular, that's quite a valid sentiment. Minako's in a different situation because she had her own life and her own superhero journey before she joined the team, but, you know.
Look, we need to come up with an excuse to split the party.
Yes, we do. So we need to split the party into 2 groups. One of them is going to go rescue the queen. One of them is going to go fight the Oppositio Soldiers and rescue Shingo. You can actually choose who to put on which party. The only like requirement is that the one who goes to save the queen is going to be led by Chibi Moon, and the one who goes to save Shingo is going to be led by Usagi. All the characters chime in as to what party they want to be on, but you can totally not do that if you want.
Basically, original group and outer group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that's the party arrangement they want you to have, but you don't have to have it. um, and that makes me think like them deciding to let you pick your own party at this point was a last minute decision. Like they wrote all the
Yeah.
dialogue and then programmed it at the last minute so that you didn't have to listen to it. So boom, yeah.
We're gonna go with everyone's wishes, or
Well, yeah, because like it also just turns out that that's like a really effective party arrangement for this part of the game anyway. Like you put the inner senshi on one team and they can bubble spray and buff their own attack power. You put the outer senshi on the other team and they have some good damage output from Uranus and Saturn, and they can also
Stop
have Pluto use
time.
time stop. So it all works generally pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so off we go.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Woo, okay. So,
Do you
Luna,
wanna
do you want to
save?
save your game? No, we need to talk about which one of us is going with which party, damn it. Alright, so off we go. Quick question, where is this Fortress of Shadows? Did anyone ask the bad guys where their fortress was? No?
oops.
Damn. Just follow the green fire, it'll be fine.
Let's go to whatever place looks vaguely evil.
And then they just show up in Vorador's mansion from Legacy of Kain, wondering how the hell they got there. It just occurred to me that you actually are supposed to follow some strange fire to get to that mansion in that game. I really should record Blood Omen one of these days, but it's kind of a time-consuming game to get everything in. So I keep kind of putting it off. It also pulls, like, cruel tricks on you, like... You can see Vorador's mansion from a distance and fly there in bat form if you want, but if you do that, you skip the optional dungeon with the fire sword in it. So, oops. And the fire sword is like one of the best weapons in the game, so you don't want to skip that. But it's so easy to miss because of the way they laid that game out. I can just hear the level designers laughing at me whenever I reach that bat travel point. So yeah, if you ever play Blood Omen, rule of thumb, when you reach the bat travel points where you can see a location and it has a little bat icon on the top telling you, hey, you can fly to this landmark now, don't do it, just walk there. Trust me. There's always going to be something you want to pick up on the way. The FMVs that trigger when you fly to those landmarks are pretty cool, but okay, I think we're in a good position here. Good. Yeah, everything's looking pee good.
P good.
Pretty good indeed.
I just realized that I should probably save my game with the formation setup that I wanted.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to do that again if I die. I have no idea what I'm still playing kind of blind. I did peek at a guide to tell me like what I should be doing in terms of level grinding here, because like life's too short, but I didn't look ahead to chapter 5, so I have no idea what's coming.
Why are you here?
Ah,
I have no idea. But it's a good thing he's here because I have 100,000 yen, and it's a good idea to stock up on the items that I need.
get some toilets and some cologne.
Yes.
Better yet, why don't you just come with us and give us stuff as we need it?
What's the name of that traveling merchant from Final Fantasy X?
I don't remember.
Owaka, that's the guy. Owaka. You're Owaka now. I don't care what your actual name is. I'm calling you Oaka from this moment on. Oh no, it's a spider woman.
It's a spider.
It's a giant woman spider.
One singular enemy.
Unlike the other areas in this game, which you generally have like 1 or 2 enemies that you encounter over and over in random battles, the castle actually has quite a few different ones, I think. So we actually are going to be watching a couple of these, but the thing about the random battles in this castle is they're not quite as time-consuming as the ones on the North Pole,
Hey.
and they also give you way more experience points.
Heck yeah.
Like, we're talking 20,000
Lovely
experience
bird.
points per battle. So,
Damn.
for like the first few battles after you get here, you're going to be leveling up once every 2 battles, or once every battle if you're playing with Grind Be Gone on. Oh yeah, the formation special attacks. I keep forgetting that those exist. But like, those can only trigger if you have like a certain configuration of party members, which is another reason that you want to have like one party be Chibi Moon in the Outer Senshi and another party be Sailor Moon in the Inner Senshi. Because those party configurations are the ones you can use the giant 5 party member formation attacks with.
Mm-hmm.
But those attacks also take like 12 action points from all 5 of your party members at once, so they're kind of like
Why would
big
you?
ass pinch attacks, you know? I mean, you can use them over and over by just using a cologne every turn to refill your action points, but the setup for it is a bit long to want to bother with it in a random battle. Also, if one of your party members gets charmed, the whole thing doesn't work. Oops. God damn it, stop doing that! Venus, why? Both of my frontline fighters, why? And I'm just like, ugh, stop charming my party members. And I know it's not called charm, but it's what it is. Stop doing that. Damn it. Half my party.
It'd really be nice if this would work and just kill it.
Please.
No.
No. Damn. At this point, I just gave up and started having my 2 remaining party members just spam their attacks.
Yeah. If you can just kill it and end the battle. Oh, now everyone's charmed.
Well, the thing about selfishness is that it doesn't actually last forever. It does wear off eventually.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay. And we all leveled up, which means we're all fully healed anyway, so... Great. Mars jumped up a good couple levels there. Some of my party members were lagging behind during the grindathon simply because I lost patience. But, this is a good time to make up for that. And I'm like, okay, I just got a bunch of levels, so...
Time to save.
I'm gonna save my game so that I don't have to do that again. So, it's time to explore the ominous, evil castle of ominous evilness. Why is the fire green? Boom. Dead.
Yay.
Oh, look, everyone leveled up
More
again.
levels.
Mars leveled up more than once again.
Yay.
Mars getting that XP.
She was level
She must
28.
have really been lagging behind. She was level 28, and that explains it. I think all the other Inner Senshi are like level 34 at this point. I don't know.
Teleportations, yeah.
Big ol' room.
Oh, look, another Spider Woman. Great.
Pew.
Thank you.
Ta-da.
More levels. More levels for
Yay.
everyone. Wait, did Mercury just not level up?
Someone didn't level up.
I don't think Mercury leveled up.
Might have been Venus. Not sure.
Ah. Okay, so. And at this point, I'm like, oh, great, another Spider-Woman. Gasp! Something new.
F-Combatter.
You could just call them fembots. We'd get the reference. So yeah, just defend the first turn, have Moon cast Healing Shower, and Mercury throw a bubble spray. You'll win every battle that way. Nothing that happens to you after you get the 2 bubble sprays out will ever do more than waste your time. Alright. Of course, since I've gained like 3 or 4 levels at this point, the battle's going to end relatively fast because I actually do have quite a lot more attack power. Let's see. Venus Wink Chainsword. Okay, sure. That's an attack name.
That wink sword.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was supposed to be Link Sword, but...
Bad
Nah,
translations.
it's probably Wink because the attack names in Sailor Moon are
I
kind of
mean, love and wink.
the attack names in Sailor Moon are kind of bonkers. And all of Venus's attacks have a love theme to their names. So her other attack, like the chain itself, is called the Venus Love Me chain, which is just great.
Love me. Whip with the chain.
Okay. I just can't help but imagine Sailor Venus just stealing Trevor Belmont's whip from the anime and using that. She just paints it gold and says it's hers now.
Pew.
Ultima, I mean, Rainbow something or other.
Hey, they're done.
Hey.
It's literally the Ultima spell from Final Fantasy VI, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it looked like exactly like that minus the heart.
Bang.
Okay, so let's see. What's going off in this direction? Okay. Oh no, a cutscene trigger. That means I'm going in the correct direction. I need to go back and explore the other way.
Shingo.
Okay, 2 questions. Why the chair? Why the fancy, like, evil-looking throne? Like, you could just, I don't know, put him in a bedroom somewhere. It doesn't have to be all dramatic like this.
You guys have the right mood.
God damn it, we're supposed to be...
brother's an angel.
Like, I thought the point was that, like, these soldiers didn't want there to be wars and evil and stuff anymore because of the Silver Crystal.
Ooh.
But you're doing all this melodramatic evil stuff. Come on. Do you not see the contradiction in your own worldview? It is interesting to see this little byplay between Sin and Shingo. Because Shingo's kind of a brat. Like, the first impression you get of him in the manga and the anime both is him making fun of Usagi because of her test score. So...
Yeah.
You.
So, like, getting that moment where Shingo's, like, actually really defensive of Usagi is a nice little moment. I like it.
Pew. Death.
All right.
Da-dang.
More
More
level
random
ups.
battles, more
Yay!
experience. More numbers.
Yay. Numbers are good.
Numbers are crunchy. Okay, so, like... Yeah, that actually, like... I've heard of alphabet soup, but has there ever been, like, number soup? Like...
I mean, there's a number of Munchers, which is a computer game.
No, I mean, like...
I know. I mean,
Like-
possibly. I mean, if we're doing... Does algebra count?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Just, like, stupid number-shaped food to... Snow Kaguya? Wait, are we fighting a snow sculpture of Kaguya? Is that what this is?
You're up, Mars.
Okay. So, like... I'm trying to remember what train of thought led me to ask about number soup.
Alphabet soup.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember why I was asking that question to begin with. Like, I know that stuff is supposed to be a dumb, fun way to try and get kids interested in education, but I wonder if anyone tried it with numbers. That's what I was thinking. Like, wow, finally an enemy that's using the Tempest skill that actually looks like it should have the Tempest skill. That's novel. God, these enemies have a lot of HP. This game is kind of too short to have that kind of steep HP curve.
Died quick.
I'm not really sure why it does.
Hmm.
But oh well. And I'm like, wait, am I actually going the way I'm supposed to be going? And the answer is yes, but not yet. There's a barrier evil energy blocking the way. We don't have the budget to animate that, though, so I'm just going to tell you in dialogue.
Hey, go the way you're supposed to go, Sailor Moon. Nope, gonna go save first.
Yeah, I'm going to go save, because I've gained a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll continue exploring the castle next part. See you all then, ladies and gentlemen.